another once again filler video. But as I was saying, it's not weak to ask for help. You are allowed to ask for help. You are allowed to be humble. To be like, I can't do this by myself. I'm weak. I am not as strong as I thought I was. And the thing is, like, okay, I say weak in this. Here's the thing. It's okay to admit if you're weak, but here's the thing. As I stated, asking for help does not mean that you are weak. It just means that you're not as strong as you as you need to be for something. This means you're not as strong as you would like to be. And that's something I think a lot of people need to understand. It's not weak to ask for help. It just shows that you are aware of where you are. It shows that you're aware. It shows more strength to humble yourself. It shows strength to show humility than to show pride. People will constantly say that no, you need to learn to do it yourself, which yes, learning to do it yourself does strengthen you, but knowing that you cannot do it by yourself and asking for help is a good idea. Is this a bomb? Nah. Famous last words. But you don't need to Hello. You don't need to, like, constantly be the person that, that's like, oh, I know exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, I'll take that. Why not? In fact, you're the gun I'm using in this, okay? You're gonna help me. It's not weak to ask for help. Talk to somebody. If you're not in a good place right now, talk to someone. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. There's a verse in the Bible that Jesus stated, "Can any of you, by being anxious, add a single hour to their life?" The answer is no. I'm pretty sure if you could, everyone here would be immortal. Anxiety is not going to... Worrying about the future is not going to fix anything in the present. It's not going to change the future. It's only going to take the peace away from the present. I invited my friend Mike to church, and he told me that he'll check his schedule, and he didn't get back to me about that. But then this morning I contacted him. I texted him, hey, you want to go? You ready to go to church, or are you busy? And he says that he's busy because he's oh no, we're going to a school. No, why is it always a school? I don't like the school. But but then he contacts me like halfway through church and is like, sorry, I'm I think he said that he has to study. It's his studies. And I'm thinking to myself, it's like an hour of church. You have the rest of the day to study. And I think to myself after I text back, okay, but I think to myself, you it's an hour of church. You can't take an hour out of your day to go to church? And today I kind of talked to my mom about that, and one thing that was said was well, we all know how this is gonna go. Okay, it's these guys that really mess with me. And one thing that my mom said was, maybe it's because he's anxious to go to church. And I thought about that, and I was like, you shouldn't be anxious. And I thought to myself, I remember when I thought it was like, oh, yeah, that can happen. People can be anxious to go to church. And I thought to myself a bit about that, and I was like, I remember being anxious to go to church. But over time, I just decided, you know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to church. Why not? What's the harm that it can cause? All right. And, oh, it takes an hour out of your day. So what? So what? It takes an hour out of your day. Were you really doing anything else other than that? If you are, what's 1 hour gonna change? What is 1 hour going to change? There's gonna be people out here just like giving me actual reasons. But my point still stands. Just don't, but to anyone that is anxious to go to church, I say don't be anxious. What's the worst that can happen? All right, what is the worst that can happen? All right, people are gonna like turn around and like all in unison just be like, newcomer. Like no one's gonna do that. All right. I swear, if I'm gonna get a story about that. Somebody's gonna be like, that actually happened. To which I want to hear your story about that. Why? But as I was saying, there's really nothing you should be afraid of. Really nothing you should be afraid of. People, if you're scared that you're gonna be rejected, don't be. Don't be scared that you're gonna be rejected. Go in. And I don't mean go in and just be like, okay, I'm here. I guess I'm just gonna stay. And then not listen to anything. No, I mean go in and listen. Go in, listen to the gospel, listen to what they, listen to the, listen to the, listen to the, what's called, the readings. Who knows, you might find something that might help you. That might help. All right. Okay, I got 3. 174. 416. 1009. 2080. Like if I'm gonna sell some stuff, I have a lot of money, which I kind of want to get which I'm trying to like I feel like I have too much of. Let's repair that. But yeah, just go to church. Just try and go to church. Go in, listen to the reading, listen to the gospel, listen to whatever they're teaching. And I mean like really like try and understand them. If you can't, usually the priest or one of the staff is usually there afterwards, and you can go and ask them. You can go and ask them what it meant. There's this the pastor is the pastor of my church, the church that I go to, is a very nice guy. His son is part of the Bible study group that I go to, and sometimes I don't understand some stuff, and sometimes I even ask the pastor and his wife, and sometimes I even ask his son, who like,
what's it gonna be?
like I don't understand this, like what does this mean? And they're usually able to tell me. Usually able to tell me, and I'm usually able to understand. Also, what is diamond for? Okay, diamonds are just for selling. Gotcha. But yeah, as I said, not really. You can just ask. You can ask around. You can even sometimes even look up like what parables mean. I will be right back. I need to use the restroom. I'll be back.
Oh, you want a guarantee, huh?
Back. I brought my phone because if there's a verse that I want to talk about, I can pull it up on here because the Bible app I've been saving a lot of verses.
Well, maybe you should try Shamway.
Oh, why is
I
it
don't
so?
like you.
Please
Good luck.
don't be.
Better not make me regret this.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm taking exactly that stuff. Actually, this is beer. Oh, I'm gonna drink that right now. I'm drinking that right now. By the time I get there, it will have worn off. But good news. That means that I now. I'm glad I got this gun, because this thing does like a lot. This thing does a lot of damage. Also, okay. Oh. We'll save it. We'll save it. We'll save it. Okay, so now. Okay, that's a lot. That's like, okay, that's faster. That's faster. That's good. That's good. We want it faster. We want faster. We like fast. I start Okay. Wait, isn't this also like didn't I get like what was it? Where is it? Yeah, I finished this one up, so machine gun, and I believe this is one of them, so yep, that do be going a lot faster. So yeah, I'm bringing back. So yeah, I brought my phone if I have a Bible verse that I want to take. I'm not joking. I got a lot of Bible verses that I've been saving. Hold on. Saved. Got a lot. I got a lot. Some of them are like saved twice because the reason for that is not because it's like oh I'm doing twice as good now. No, the reason why is because it what's it called? Pastor's son Jaira, he like got my phone and he was like, let me just change something, and changed it from ESV to NIV. So the translations, I like the translation's easier to understand, but now it's slightly different now. So I'm listening to stuff different, and I swear I finished the Bible already. I got like the Bible app that I have, you can listen to the Bible. Well, you can listen to the Bible as you're working, and I like doing that. I finished the entire Bible from Genesis all the way through Revelations, and I'm re-listening to some of them. At this point, I'm just going in random order, but I swear I'll go through it, and I'm like, was I not paying attention the first time around? I do not remember this. And the thing is, I like it because I'm understanding some stuff more and more. One of the things I really like are the parables that Jesus gives, because, well, it's like he comes to you and he's like, all right, let me put this in a way you're going to understand. And that's what I like about it, because like it can compare stuff to other things. Okay. And I just like it. I'm not telling people that they should read the Bible. Not saying that you should read the Bible. I'm saying it's a good... actually, you know what? No, I'm saying that you should. And I'm not saying that because I'm trying to force religion on people. I want to make this very clear. I'm not saying that because I'm trying to force religion on people. If you don't believe in God, I'm not gonna force you to do that. I'm not gonna force you to believe in God. All right? I'm not gonna force you to do what you don't want. But I'm saying that you should, then Bible you should read, because I'm not saying you should read it because I'm trying to convert you over. I'm saying you should read it as in I'm recommending it to you. Like, I'm saying you should read this. It's a good book. Like, you should. I'm not saying read this and convert over Christianity. I'm saying read this because it's a good book. I recommend reading it. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Want to read about a story where a man goes and frees a bunch of slaves and then splits an entire ocean after throwing a bunch of plagues on what was the most powerful nation at the time? Exodus. You want to read about you want to read a story about a 4-foot tall boy that went up with only a slingshot and took down a 9-foot tall giant with one stone? First Samuel. You want to read a story about a man who was just thrown into a den of lions and survived? The Book of Daniel. You want to read about a story about a man who died and came back to life? Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. There's another one that I actually do recommend reading, and that's the Book of Job. And I know people are like, well, I don't understand the Book of Job. Was God trying to prove himself? No, he was not. Well, and why did he just? Well, he just allowed this bad stuff to happen to this good man. That's not the point of it. The point of it wasn't because he was trying to prove something. He didn't need to. He didn't feel the need to. He didn't have to. He didn't need to. What he was trying to, what he was proving was the point of the story wasn't the fact that wasn't the fact that he needed to prove himself. The point of it is that bad stuff can happen to good people because we live in a broken world. Okay? Evil exists in the world. But so long as we keep our faith through it, and keep God up all high, we will be able to get through the bad stuff. And another thing about the Book of Job is that I hear a lot of people that they're like, oh, the book is so boring. It's so like, all it is a man who was just who was a righteous man, but then he just got punished for no reason. And then at the very end, he just gets everything back, but twice as much. What was the point of it? And it's like, did you not read the book? Did you not read there's 40 chapters in there that really emphasize that that's not the reason. That's not the reason. Oh, that's why. Okay. So we're not. Okay. Yeah. But that's not the reason. No. It's like, did you not listen to to any part of it? Or did you not listen to the full story? Because you think that there's that it's boring, but the entire book, well, yes, there may be some points where it does get a little bit boring, but the book in whole is actually really interesting. Yeah, like an entire plague comes upon him. He goes, like, his family is taken away. His entire livestock and wealth is taken away. He gets boils. He gets sores on him. And in like the last 4 chapters of it is God just coming down in a pillar of cloud, which could just be a tornado. Which even then, that's even better. That's an even better visual. Then it's like, okay, cool. Well, that shows more like that this is no longer boring. This is not a boring book. And God just comes down and tells and just lays down the rules to like lays it all out for Job, and is like, I'm sorry, are you God? Were you there when the world was made? Were you the one who breathed the breath of life into man? No, did you do this? Did you do all this? Or can you command the can you command this to happen? No, can you tame the Leviathan? I thought not. And it's like him just coming down, just laying down the law to him. And I love it. And I love how this is. Because this last four I really like the last four chapters. The last four chapters, because as I stated, it's just God laid down the law, and it's like, are you me? Were you there when this happened? And Job repents and realizes that he was wrong, and he was like, I was wrong. My faith was not as strong as it should have been. No, and God's like, yet you still had faith. And you didn't, and throughout all of that, Job never cursed God. Throughout all of that. And God, seeing this, no, I'm not gonna kill that. Oh no. Oh no. You know what? Fine. Okay, we'll go through this. And it's like, read the book of Job. Read the book of Job. It's a good read. Please don't make me go into that. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet when it comes to this. I'm gonna die again if this keeps up. Where is it? Okay. Okay. Okay, let me reload. Okay. Oh, please have some good stuff in you. But like, it's an interesting story. It's an interesting story. I would recommend reading it. Read the gospel as well. You know what the word gospel means, right? It means good news. I don't think a lot of people, I don't think many people will know that. That's what gospel means. It means good news. So spread the gospel. So people will be like, oh, spread the gospel, sure. It's not just like, oh, I'm spreading the gospel. It's, I'm spreading the good news. It's spreading the good news. You're like, hey, good stuff happened. Or why you have to be a feral. Okay, I just got ringing in my ear. Okay. Okay. There. Healed up a bit. So now I can... Let's what have we got? Okay. Please have... I'll take that actually. Yes, spread the good news of the Lord. I just put up a video and someone was like, imagine believing in like a diary. Like, this wasn't a diary. Looks like this is locked. Oh. Can I flip the switch? No, I can't. But yeah, spread the word of the Lord. Oh no. Come on. Okay. Okay, getting our health up and getting our hunger up. We continue crouching. We will, the hunger goes up faster and we use up what, like, each point makes more, gives us like more hunger points. Okay, what do we got? Please be something good. I'll take that. There. What we got? Nothing that we really need. Nope. If you were to get a piece of paper and write down every prayer that you prayed for the past year, and then you were to get up until then, and then and then do this until the end of the year, and you were to look back at that paper at the end of the year and check marked every prayer that was answered, I assure you there will be more than you thought. There'll be more prayers on that answered more than you thought. Please have something good. I just realized what time it was. In game. Okay. Hello? Yeah. Okay, bye. It was my mom. Hold on. Here we go. Spread the good word, Lord. What are we? Romans 6:23. Okay, it's gonna take a while, but we're doing this. Don't really know how long I'm gonna be streaming for. I can assure you I will put a I will read a Bible chapter from the Bible at the end. I might read Romans. I might read Romans. Okay, I can only make one. I'll do that when I get home. When I get back. I know that there's some in there. I know for a full fact that there are some in there. Someone's probably like, why aren't you going inside there? I wanna get the outer layer done before anything else. Okay, great. Now it's nighttime and there's a lot more. This means that there's gonna be more what we got in here. Okay, they're gonna be slightly faster now. I would like there to be some stuff. And it looks like I am back to being infected. Yeah, that honey did not do a lot. Honey is good, like, for on the go. But, Okay. Doop-a-doop-a-doo-da-doo, doop-a-doop-a-doo-da, sweet little bumblebee, more than just a fantasy. Doop-a-doop-a-doo-da-doo, doop-a-doop-a-doo-da-doo. Looks like I'm hungry again. It's a good thing I brought this. Okay, wow. I didn't realize how much I had. I didn't realize how much that gave me. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry, huh? By the way, that's not the stream being bad. That's not your stream, and that's not you guys. The game was actually lagging. Please let there be stuff in here, please. Nope. Okay, please have some good stuff in you. Like maybe antibiotics, or maybe the well, you did have one of the things that I wanted. Okay. Well, here we go. There. Okay, I feel like that was supposed to be like an end point. But I did that. I just did that. So we're gonna go in here. Okay, it's locked. So it looks like we'll find another way in. Okay, that didn't work. What do we got in here? I'll take that. Well, I'm gonna scrap it. There's a story. Yeah. And there's a verse in the Bible. I'm not really sure which one. But it's, there's a point where God says that he will refine you like silver. There's a story about some people who were confused by this, and they were like, I don't know what this means. And one of them decided that they were going to go to a silversmith and go and ask what it meant. And so they do. And she goes over to a silversmith and watches as the silversmith puts it into a flamey puts into like a flaming fireplace. And it gets really hot. And she asks the silversmith, do you really have to be here the entire time? Do you really have to hold it in there the entire time? And the silversmith tells her, not only do I have to hold it here, not only do I have to hold it here, but I have to keep my eye on it. Keep my eye on it the entire time. And she asks the man, how do you know when it's done? And he said, when I see my image in it. When I see my image in the silver. And he says when he sees his image in the silver. I don't have a splint on me. I do have this though. There we go. And I like that story. Something about it that's just nice to me. There's more to the story. More to the story, obviously, but I obviously don't know the full thing. Okay, it just keeps going down. Okay, we just keep going down. And down here, there's ammo, which not really what I'm looking for, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, we gotta go upstairs. Yeah, I know I'm getting... Okay, there's more to come, but still. Okay, I don't really have anything else that will help, but that'll help. Look, the fact that I'm able to reload on everything is gonna help. Oh, there's an upstairs. I never got that part. Please give me some food or something. Nope. What we got in here? If I just sit here for just a little bit. Oh, there's a lot. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's a lot. My hunger is going up a lot. Health is going up. I'm gonna go to the top up there. I'm gonna hope that I find maybe like... Hold on, what would I need for like... What would I need? What would I need? Oh. Well then. Don't think we would be finding a lot of... Well, actually. Oh, there's stuff here. Okay. Okay. How much do I need? I need 1 duct tape. Okay. Okay, good. Whew. Oh, trust me. We're doing a lot better now. Our health is going up a lot more. Health is going up a lot more. I'm about to be done with some of the about to be done with one of the what's called one of the things that's holding me down. Well, I can probably go up there. Maybe I'll find something up there. I don't think I checked in here. Okay, please let there be some stuff in here. Okay. Oh, that's why. Okay, come on. Come on, let there be, like, some, like, antibiotics. Some form of, like... some form of healing item. some healing item, please. Well, on the bright side, it's becoming day. Okay, well it's showing minutes, not percentage. So I'm in the so I'm going to okay, I'm gonna have to go into the back. Wait, please. No, actually, I'll take that. Wait, did I ever go up here? Because if I didn't, then I might be able to find something. Please let there be... I was about to say, please let there be some stuff up here, but there isn't. Okay, well, we're going back inside. Okay. I would really like... Please, no. There isn't. Nope. None of that. Okay, wait, maybe there's something in here. Wait, please. There's gotta be something in here. Maybe, like, some form of, like, healing item. Okay, well, I guess we're going up again. Okay, my health is doing good. I really hope that there's some good stuff at the end of this. Yeah, I know. I'm taking out as many right now. So that way I don't have to deal with too much when I get back. How many did I just take out? Let me eat. I'm getting a lot more, oops, wrong one. Really feeling like I'm getting a lot of them. A lot of them here. Okay, well, I'm not seeing a lot. Let me just, make sure everything is reloaded. Huh. Let's go back. I'm not running because if I do, it's gonna hurt me more. I'm trying to heal as much as I can. Wait, what? That was okay. Am I okay? Is there supposed to be like a Okay. No, no, no. Wait, hold on. No, let's give it a moment. Let's give it a moment. Okay, let's sit down. We're sitting down. We're gonna wait for this to. We're gonna wait for that sprained ankle, sprained bone, whatever, to go away. We're gonna heal a little bit more. I really hope that there's like some form of like, maybe, like I know we're gonna get a lot of stuff in the end, but I'm just really hoping that we get I don't know how this happened, but it happened. I don't know how this happened, but it happened. Someone's gonna come in here and they're probably like, how did you do this? I assure you, I did not cheat. I don't know how. I just got pushed into the corner and now I'm here. But you know what? I'm not gonna question it. It worked. It's taking a bit, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there in the end. What? Okay, well, good news and bad news. Good news. I got rid of most of them. Bad news. Bad news. Wait, how am I missing every single shot? They say you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. I'm missing 100% of shots I do take. There was no way I was surviving that. Alright, well, you know what? That's gonna be it for today. That's gonna be it for today. But let's read, you know, let's read a chapter from Matthew. How about that? Okay, that's gonna be it. Okay, so I'm gonna read now. Matthew, chapter 11. After Jesus had finished introducing his 12 disciples, he went on from there to teach and preach to towns of Galilee. Sorry. Yeah, when John heard in prison what Christ was doing, he sent his disciples to ask him, "Are you the one who was to come, or should we expect someone else?" Jesus replied, "Go back and report to John what you hear and see. The blind receive sight, the lame walk, those who have leprosy are cured, the deaf can hear, the dead are raised, and the good news is preached to the poor. Blessed is the man who does not fall away on account of me." As John's disciples were leaving, Jesus began to speak to the crowd about John. "What did you go out into the desert to see? A reed swayed by the wind? If not, what did you go out to see? A man dressed in fine clothes? No, those who wear fine clothes are kings in palaces. What did you go to see? A prophet? Yes, I tell you, and more than a prophet. This is the one about whom it is written, 'I send my messenger ahead of you, who will prepare your way before you.' I tell you the truth. Among those born of women, there has not risen anyone greater than John the Baptist. Yet he who is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. From the days of John the Baptist till now, the kingdom of heaven has been forcefully advancing. The forceful wind lay hold of it, for all the prophets and the law prohibited until John, prophesied until John. And if you are willing to accept it, he is the Elijah who was to come. He who has ears, let him hear. To what can I compare this generation? They are like children singing in the marketplace and calling out to others, 'We played the flute for you, and you did not dance. We sang a dirge. We sang a dirge, and you did not mourn.' For John came neither eating nor drinking, and they say he is a demon. The Son of Man came eating and drinking, and they say, here is a glutton and a drunkard, a friend of tax collectors and sinners. But wisdom is proved right by her actions." Then Jesus began to denounce the cities in which most of the miracles had been performed, because they did not repent. "Woe to you, Chorazin! Woe to you, Bethsaida! If the miracles that were performed in you had been performed in Tyre and Sidon, they would have repented long ago, and Shakelock and Ash. But I tell you, it will be more bearable for Tyr and Shadon on the day of judgment than for you. And you, Caprium, will you be lifted up to the skies? No, you will go down to the depths. If the miracles that have been performed in you, that have been performed in Sodom, it would have remained to this day. But I tell you that it will be more bearable for Sodom on the day of judgment than for you. At that time, Jesus said, I praise you, Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because you have hidden these things from the wise and learned, and revealed them to little children. Yes, Father, for this was your good pleasure. All things have been committed to me by my Father. No one knows the Son except the Father. No one knows the Father except the Son, and those whom the Father chooses to reveal him. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Actually, I'm gonna talk about that a little bit. Into Matthew 11 verse 28. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. He's not telling you to come to. He's not saying, come to me when you figured it all out. No, he's like, no, come to me. I know that you are tired. I know that you are burdened. Come to me and I will give you rest. He wants you to come to him. He knows how bad you are. He knows exactly how you've been. He knows the type of person that you are, and he still says, come to me. He still says, come to me, all of you who are burdened. Come to me. He's not saying, no, wait until you figured it out. No. Which is another thing when I said it's not weakness to ask for help. You don't need to you don't have to do this on your own. You don't have to go through this on your own. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for staying. Thank you guys for staying to the end. Those of you that did. Spread the word of the Lord. Spread the gospel, which means good news. So spread it. Spread the word of the Lord. Spread the gospel. Thank you guys for watching. It's going to be it, and goodbye.